Hey, Modern Eater listeners, how you guys doing today? We're at the Stanley Marketplace. I'm Zach Johnston from The Spice Guy, and I'll be your host. We're going to go check out what's going on inside here. We've got a bunch of friends to see, and we're excited to see who we might run into today. Come on with me. So one of our favorite friends, old sponsor of the show, Elan Wenzel from Elan Knife Company, has got a permanent location inside of the Stanley Marketplace, and that's our first stop on our journey today inside of this little building. So, welcome to Elan Knife Company, Chef Elan Wenzel, #1 sushi chef in the world. He invented knives, actually, and we're here with him to talk about what's going on with his space here at the Marketplace.
Yeah, good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so Elan Knife Company, we carry handcrafted Japanese cutlery and a lot of locally made accessories and spices, speaking of the Spice Guy. And we offer knife sharpening services, repairs on broken tips and chips, and we love to be here for the community.
Yeah, one thing I'd love to add is if you're going to bring your knives by to have them sharpened, could you please wash them? It's an $8 dirty knife fee.
Yeah, I mean, you don't eat a bunch of spinach and broccoli without brushing your teeth before you go to the dentist, right? So
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
actually my second favorite part of your store.
Well, you know, the real reason is we can't get organic food product into the stones because it can go rancid. It's not good for the equipment.
Sure, totally. I think if you're bringing Elan a dirty knife, you should just stay home.
I'm happy to charge you. I'll take your money.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what else you got over here. We've got obviously knives, but you've sort of expanded since we've been in here last.
Yeah, absolutely. So we want to be very food and restaurant and chef forward, whether you're a home chef or a pro chef. So obviously we want to carry the Spice Guy, best spices in town. We have some other products and olive oil from La Panza and miso hot from Curtis Bell. So pantry goods, you know, we'll probably expand that as we go. You know, when people come in, they get a knife, they want to start cooking, get some of the best products to cook with.
Yeah, we've
Absolutely.
got salt all the way from Mary River, Australia. That's a super nice flake salt. It's a great Himalayan style salt. Obviously not from the Himalayas, but a wonderful salt. And we've got Curtis Bell's miso hot product that was just
It's
featured
so
in
good.
5280 as one
Yeah.
of the best products in Denver.
I'm such a fanboy. And he just came out with a restaurant size.
Yep. And so all you restaurant people, if you're looking for a chili paste that's miso based, Curtis Bell miso hot is your guy.
Yeah.
We've got some other spices that we partner with a guy, food truck, Orlando from Bits and Pieces Conservesa, who's
So
been on
good.
the show before.
Very talented.
Yeah. And
And you're co-packing for him.
I'm co-packing for him.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool experience. So you've got aprons, you've got knives, you've got spices, you've got some other pantry
Yeah.
goods, some oils.
Yeah,
and
sharpening stones.
Take us through
Knife
what
storage.
it looks like maybe to have somebody come in. We've got a special guest walking in the door
Yeah,
at the
Felicia
moment.
from Whiskey Sisters.
I literally just walked in the door. This is not, not camera ready. This literally just happened. Because I was in here today and I wanted to come in to buy a
Yeah.
gift for my in-laws. They like my knife. I got this knife from you a year and a half ago.
Yeah, about a year and a
like
half ago. That's right.
And I love it. It holds its knife edge really, really well. It
That's
stays
right.
sharp constantly. I don't let my husband use it, which is probably kind of funny 'cause I'm afraid he's not going to use it right. But we love it. But I know they don't love the handle. It's kind of an untraditional handle. So we have been talking about what handle they might like, which tell me about this handle.
So just like you said, we were talking. Now the blades are super similar here. VG10 core, great for edge retention, like you mentioned. But the handle really changes the characteristic of the knife. So this is a magnolia wood, traditional style Japanese handle with a water buffalo horn bolster. This is a Western style handle. So it's very classic looking with the 3 rivets and this particular formation and the full metal bolster. And for people that are more familiar with Western style knives or German knives, this is a little more approachable, a little more comfortable. And it gives the knife a little bit more heft. So it's really good in that regard.
So and I think that's why they would like it so much. And explain to me about what the other types of knives are. Because you said something to me earlier
Yes.
and I was like, oh, okay, what?
That's exactly right. So first of all, we sell knives mostly a la carte, as it were,
Yeah.
so that you can curate your own set based on your lifestyle. We don't like to force you to have 12 knives where you hate everything except 2. So the knives have names, and the Japanese have designed certain knives for certain tasks. Some of them are more multi-purpose, others are more specific for something. So this is called sujibiki. It's long and skinny, a little bit more narrow. It's great for slicing sushi and sashimi. You could do fillet work with it.
Okay.
And it also crosses over into like carved meat, so your holiday hams and your turkeys.
Ooh.
Also briskets and that type of thing.
Okay.
And then we have something like these. These are chef's knives, right? 2 different sizes here. In my opinion, a chef's knife is the most versatile knife. You can do everything with it. Fish, meat, veggies, all your cutting, slicing. Then we move into things like, this is called the nakiri. It's a vegetable knife, and you can see that the blade is very straight.
So
It doesn't have much of a belly.
So when I'm chopping it, because I've been thinking about this knife. I'm gonna get. This is
Yeah.
gonna probably be my birthday present. What in chopping? Does this just go faster across the vegetables? Like, what makes it
So the Japanese,
better for vegetables than like something like a chef's
the
knife?
Japanese cutting technique,
Yeah.
they take the whole knife off of the cutting board and push forward as it stays
Oh.
parallel. So that's why it doesn't have a belly, because typically Western style
Yeah.
cutting, this portion stays on the cutting
Yep,
board
and
as it
that's-
rocks.
Right, and that's what I'm used to because
That's
I
right.
learned from Food Network.
That's right. So
Very.
less versatility, but it excels at cutting vegetables.
Yeah.
You can do everything that you can do with this knife, you can do with a chef's knife.
Okay.
And one of the nuances in the Japanese chef's knife design is actually this last third of the blade is a little flatter, so it can accommodate that push forward technique, and it can rock.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
So I think so. It would take some knife skill classes
Yes.
to understand
Yes.
that.
Yeah. And then we move into a santoku.
Yep.
A santoku is a very multifunctional, multi-purpose knife. It rivals versatility to a chef's knife, in my
Okay.
opinion. In fact, the word santoku translates literally to 3 virtues, and it references fish, meat, and vegetables.
Oh.
Typically, santokus are a little shorter, so I find
Okay.
that a lot of home chefs love these because it's a
Yeah.
little more approachable. Cutting boards at home too are a consideration. Most cutting boards in the home are a little smaller.
Right.
So you don't need a 20, you don't need a 9.5 inch
Yeah,
blade.
that
It's
makes
kind of a
me
lot
think
of
I need,
knife for a
like,
smaller
A
board.
board like one of these over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
And then we get into a petty knife. We know them as utility knives in the West. It's multi-purpose too. It's kind of like for petty tasks. It's basically a large paring knife.
Yeah.
So paring knives, they're small, and they're really intended to use off of the cutting board in your hand.
This
And-
one seems like it'd be for a bigger hand or bigger. Like I
bigger
see
hand.
this as like taking care of your strawberries in the morning for breakfast.
Sure. Yeah. And if you're comfortable, you can use a larger knife for that. Something like this, I don't feel so confident getting down onto the
no,
cutting
Neil,
board.
no, I would kill finger.
But this
Finger
is a
would
little
come
bit
off.
bigger, so I feel more comfortable with
Yeah.
doing that kind of work. Yeah, exactly right. And these come in different lengths.
Elon usually cuts strawberries with his eyes closed.
He probably does.
That's the first part of the story that he missed out on. We're here with Felicia from the Whiskey Sisters.
Hey guys.
Visiting Elan Wenzel at Element Knife Company inside of the Stanley Marketplace. We are going to go around this entire place, checking out all of our friends' digs, seeing what's happening. Elan, thanks so much for having us by.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming down.
Anybody who needs a knife in the Denver area, now you know where to go. If you want to get spices in Aurora from the Spice Guy, you can
Yeah,
come down to
absolutely.
Element Knife Company. If you need to get whiskey, you're going to drink.
Think about where the grain came from.
You're gonna
Yeah.
drink Whiskey Sisters grain this weekend. Everybody will be snowed in, as it were.
You probably can get some of our product, some of our clients over at Mr. B's.
All right, so Mr. B's for the Whiskey Sisters,
Yeah.
Element Knife Company for knives and some spices, and your weekend is pretty much made, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, go have fun, guys.
So let's go have a look
I'll
around
see
the rest
you,
of the
I'll
store.
see you as I walk by because I'm
Bye-bye.
going to get my empanadas.
Thanks, Elan.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is Brother Luck from Lucky Dumpling, 4 by Brother Luck in Colorado Springs, and I am rocking with the Modern Eater. You're watching them, you're tasting them, you're knowing everything there is to know about Colorado.
Hi, Charlie from Brews Beers here. Our new Belgian Abbey 4-pack is a mixed package of the 4 core beers made in Abbey and Trappist breweries in Belgium. So we have a single, a double, a triple, and a quadruple in one package. Now, quadruples are the emperors of Belgian monastery ales. They're dark in color, with a dense tan head and alcohol ranging from 8 to 12%, so they're pretty strong. Quadruples are very rich and complex with big maltiness, spice, and flavors of raisins, cherries, and plums. Alcohol is apparent in the mouthfeel, but not overwhelming, even at 10.5% ABV. So the finish is long, complex, and dry, and they're great beers anytime, by themselves or with hearty foods. Pick up your Abbey 4-pack at either Brews location, 67th and Pecos, or at Colfax in York, and at fine liquor stores throughout the Denver metro area. Take home some Belgian-style badassery
This kitchen,
today.
Studio Kitchen Colorado, also houses Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start in the evenings, Monday through Thursdays. It's a 3-week course. It's a gimme. It's free to you. Whether you're a home cook, you want to get into the business, or you just want to sharpen your skills, Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start is for you. After the segment that we play for you from Proud Souls, we're going to jump to another segment that was pasta making right in this kitchen last night. Making education cool again. That's what we're doing. And people, I'll tell you what. If you like to watch people cook food and you like to participate and you want to be involved in community, food, and the efforts that takes place right here at Studio Kitchen Colorado, go to the Modern Eater website, themoderneater.com. Click on the Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. What you will see there are 2 things. A way to sign up if you want to be a student, and a way to grab students for your kitchen if you are a restaurateur, a manager, what have you. If you're in the business or you want to be in the business, this is for you. Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start.
Hi.
Back to the show.
This is for the outtake version.
What's up, Denver?
I'm Chef Natasha Hess, and this is Chef Carrie Baird, and we are at the Ginger Pig.
Check us out, gingerpig.com. You can also see us on themoderneater.com. Thanks, everybody. It's cornstarch.
I
Guys,
know.
Alex
It's
Armitage
cool.
over at Sam's number 3 Glendale. You want a Bloody Mary? You want a cheeseburger? You want a breakfast burrito? Greek salad? Bacon gyro meat? Chicken souvlaki? Barbecue ranch salad? We got you covered. Come down and see us. One more time. Try it again. Hey guys, Alex Armitage over here at Sam's number 3 Glendale. Now get your ass to themoderneater.com. Thank you so much.
We started Meridian Spirits because we love the way that spirits and cocktails can bring people together to socialize, to bond, to have conversations. Well, right now we've got some big conversations to have. Coop Vodka and Coop Gin are available at liquor stores across the metro area, but if you can't find us or would like to have us behind your bar or at your restaurant, send us an email, info@meridianspirits.com. We know things are a little different these days, but think of us the next time you're planning a virtual happy hour or a socially distant picnic. And keep an eye on our social media, Coop by Meridian, for all the latest and greatest.
Hey guys, it's Caroline Glover. I'm the chef owner of Annette out at Stanley Marketplace. Citrus is about to be in its prime. I just want to thank everybody for showing so much support to small local restaurants in this really hard time. And you're watching the Modern Eater Show. I'm fine with that.
Continuing our journey here at the Stanley Marketplace, we're going to visit Chef David Lewis here at Miette Chocolat. He's got some
hey,
customers
guys.
in his store at the moment.
How's
Chef,
it going?
thanks for having us in. We were hoping you could tell us a little bit about what you got going on in the cases here. Everything looks fantastic. I think I'd gain at least 5 pounds on my girlish figure if I stayed here too long.
No, this is all calorie-free stuff, you know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no sugar.
No sugar.
Got it. Yeah, so what's up with Miette Chocolat?
Oh, we're just a small little French patisserie chocolate shop in the Stanley Marketplace. Been here about 4.5 years now.
Oh, wow. You're going the
Just-
distance.
Yeah.
Is that from the inception of this place you've been here?
It is, yeah.
That's
We're
awesome.
about the 5th business to open up in this building.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
we've been here since the beginning.
They say in year 5 you start making money.
Man, I hope
It
so.
wasn't my experience either. It wasn't my experience.
I
So-
sure hope so.
Tell us a little bit about what you have going on in this case. Some of this stuff looks fantastic.
Yeah,
You
these
got-
are our chocolate bonbons. If you ever had like a little hand-rolled truffle, you know, these same style. These are just shiny and flavorful.
and beautiful. How do you
Yeah.
get that nice shiny coating on these, like this peanut butter and jelly one, for instance? I've never even thought about that in a chocolate, but how do you get it to be so beautiful?
Yeah, so that's just the reaction of the cocoa butter off the molds we use. All of our molds are hand airbrushed with all the cocoa butter colors, and
Oh,
then
wow.
you know, filled and capped and all that stuff. And
Yeah, these ones look like Laker girls, Jay, and I know you're a big Los Angeles Laker fan, so that's kind of cool for you, no? So, yeah, I mean, oh, man, all this stuff is so awesome. About how long does it take you to make a tray of these babies?
you know, that's we just have different molds, so different sets. You know, in a run, you're making probably 300 of these at a time.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
in a different flavor. So.
And do you only sell out of the store here, or do you sell online as well?
We will have e-commerce coming soon.
All right, stay tuned, Modern
Yeah,
Eater
we
fans.
have this, and then if anybody's willing to check out some cool artistic chocolate stuff, we just opened up our production facility where we do our chocolate.
Oh,
It's
wow.
right over on Colfax, 9905 East Colfax, across from the Fox Theater.
Okay.
That's our newest little spot, and that's just chocolate, so like a chocolate boutique / art gallery. So
Wow.
Gonzo, my business partner, put up all of his showpieces and stuff like that. You can go in and check it out. It's pretty cool stuff over there.
That's incredible. So that's basically Havana and Colfax or so?
Not even that far.
Not even that far.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's another donut shop there, right? The
Yeah,
Oak-
so Third Culture Bakery?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 2 doors down from
Cool,
them.
right on,
So,
man.
yeah,
That's
we're right on the corner.
It's a happening little place, East Colfax is.
Yeah, it's
ever
starting-
since I moved in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this stuff is awesome. I'd love to get over here on this second case. We'll obviously be super cognizant of your customers and not interrupt anybody's experience, but
Yeah, no worries.
looks like
Yeah, so we, you know, every day we come in and set up these pastries. We have about 10 different options, you know. We try and rotate them seasonally, and you know, right now we're starting to do some new spring desserts and stuff like that. So that's our new goal right now, is flip everything for the spring season.
yeah, new menu change coming in hot. Chef, what are your hours here?
We're here 7 days a week. During the week, 11 to 7.
All right.
Mondays is our short day. We do 11 to 5.
Sweet.
Um,
And man, this stuff, I imagine, from my perspective, I'm always thinking about the whole picture here. This is a pretty talented person that can put all this stuff together.
Yeah, we kind of got it down to a science, component-based science, you know.
Okay.
On a Saturday, it takes 3 of us about an hour and a half to produce about 200 of those pastries.
Wow.
So
Man.
we got it dialed in pretty good.
That is really dialed in.
Then
And
our
you do all the production here in
Yeah,
this space?
all of our baked stuff, all of our pastries, everything comes out of this location here. All of our chocolate products and stuff come out of our
location.
Colfax location.
Awesome.
You know, we've had that production facility for a long time. We just opened it retail last month. So
Oh, very cool.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a happening little spot down there. So go ahead and walk us through some of these macaroons and some of these pastries on the bottom here. Looks like you got some gift sets rocking.
yeah. So we do 6 flavors of French Max. We have little 6-pack boxes, you know, so people can do a variety. Very, very popular gift items. On the weekends, we go through a lot of these pre-packed boxes.
Yeah, that's awesome. They're only $13 too for 6 of them, which seems like one
Yeah.
hell of a deal for
And
a
it comes in a little hard plastic case, a little ribbon. It's like a great, quick gift, you know?
super easy, quick gift for anybody visiting their parents or in-laws in
Yeah.
Aurora here. Thanks for your time. Just close it out. Yeah, hey, thanks for your time, man. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you seeing us. Everything looks wonderful.
Thanks
You
for
guys have a
stopping
good
in,
rest of your
guys.
day.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good one.
Hey you guys, Jay here with the Modern Eater Show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about our YouTube and Instagram channels. A lot of killer content over there. Throw us a subscribe on YouTube, throw us a follow on Instagram, and thank you for supporting TME. We couldn't do this without our amazing sponsors, so let's check them out right now.
Very proud to be part of the Modern Eater, and chefs, restaurant owners, any food service operators. You know, I know right now that delivery and carry out is bigger than ever, and we got you covered. Cambro has a full line of delivery and carry out items. More economical options are expanded polypropylene or EPP, nice insulated container. The ProCard Ultra is really versatile. It's a great unit because you can actually store cold products down here, hot products up here. It's all 120, there's no refrigeration worries. It's all thermodynamics. Just let us know what your food service challenges are, what it is we can do to help you out, and there isn't anything that we can't do for you. So hope to see you over here at our facility in Park Hill soon, and stay safe out there.
You know, everybody, with several $1 million of hard assets here, insurance is very, very important to us. Ewing Levitt covers it all. Machinery, building, workman's comp. Ewing Levitt's got us covered from the floor to the ceiling, from our alley, even to the street. This divider, this press, my cooling conveyor, my oven. Ow, ow. Ewing Levitt covers our counter stacker and our employees too. If you need insurance, take it from Little Rich at Rockalitas. Call Ewing Levitt, they'll get you covered.
I go home, I strip down to my skivvies. All right, here we go. I got it. Hey everybody, Steve Gould from Golden Moon Distillery and Golden Moon Speakeasy. When I get my cocktails to go from Golden Moon Speakeasy, I go home, I kick back, and I watch The Modern Eater. Skivvies. Hey, I'm a Marine. It's skivvies, man.
In education, cool again, Jay. You know how? Culinary Quick Start program. We are in love. They're using Studio Kitchen Colorado Monday through Thursday. If you have any desire to get into culinary or you're just sharpening your skills, I'm telling you, these guys, Chef Blake, Chef Marcus, they're instructing a course, and I've been there the past couple of nights, and this course is cool. It's informative, it's innovative, and it has the Modern Eater touch on it. You can tune into this as well, but you have to sign up for the course. If you go to themoderneater.com, you'll see it on the top navigation bar. It's a drop-down. Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. All of the stuff that we're doing and sign-up information is right there for you. It's a gimme. It's free to you. It's like the cooking classes you pay for. Don't pay for them anymore. You just sign up, and what is the best part of this thing? We got jobs for you. The troops are rallying, the community's getting together, and there's a baseline. So restaurants, if you want to get involved, you're a restaurateur, you can get involved because we need you and you to support this program with your skills. So what does that entail? This entails getting together and having a job seminar for these students. It's going to be a baseline. You need a baseline of knowledge for your students for when they come in. You know they're going to be able to handle a line in a kitchen. So get involved. If you have any interest in signing up and being a student for this class, you can't get in on this 3 weeks, but the following 3 weeks you can get in on. Again, sign up, themoderneater.com. You'll see Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. But we want you to join the revolution of making education cool again. Okay, back to Elevation Food Service.
Hi, I'm Amber with Strohauer Farms, and I'm just here to remind you that the best potatoes are grown here in Colorado. Goodness elevated. Thanks for watching The Modern Eater Show.
Hey, Zach Kreider here, Colorado Mills Sunflower Products out of Lamar, Colorado. Your only local source, grown from a local crop to produce a local oil for local chefs. You can find it at Shamrock Foods, What Chefs Want, Seattle Fish Company. Let me try it one more time, then we'll see. Hey restaurants, we're glad you're reopening. From Colorado Mills Sunflower Oil, we'll see you soon.
First, we partner with the best farmers in the world, and then we tell them, we will take it all. Process whole spices daily, blend custom spices to order, keep it fresh, safe, and flavorful, all so that you can get back to doing what you do best. So whether you're a restaurant, a food manufacturer, or an at-home cook, be sure to visit The Spice Guy at www.thespiceguyco.com.
Hey Modern Eater fans, I'm Don Trobo with The Annex by Ardent Mills, and I just wanted to give you a heads up about some of the great things we've got going on locally in the state. We're headquartered right here, and we're working with farmers in the San Luis Valley to bring you amazing Colorado quinoa. It's just like the South American stuff, but grown locally. We've got transitional wheat flour that's grown by farmers in Colorado and surrounding states who are in the process of turning their fields into organic. So we're taking that transitional wheat and turning it into flour, and now it's available for you to cook and bake with. And last but not least, we're now cleaning grain berries in Denver. So things like spelt or wheat berries or pearl barley, those are things that we're now doing right here locally and are available to you. Can't wait to share it with you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Nations from Aspen Baking Company. It's really important right now to support local. That's why I support the Modern Eater. Now, back to the show.
Hey Modern Eater family, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm Zach from The Spice Guy. Today we visited the Stanley Marketplace. We checked out a couple of our great friends from Miette Chocolat, Chef David Lewis cooking up some amazing looking pastries. We visited with Chef Elan Wenzel from Knife Company. And all these guys are doing such wonderful things here in Aurora. It's a brand new scene, not much better places to hang out than here at the Stanley Marketplace. If you find yourself lonely on a weekday or a weekend, this is your spot. I'm going to kick it over to Greg Hollenbach, who just ran into the guys from Telluride Brewing Company, and he's going to take it from here. Everybody have a good day and enjoy the snow.
All right, here's what's cool when you're out and about in the community and reconnecting with the restaurants and bars, checking things out. You run into your old friends and Charlie. Telluride Brewing Company. Yes, yes, yes. To hell you ride, man, Charlie. This is this is like a baggie of your native soil.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's it.
First of all, what's happening?
This is not much, just cruising through the city.
Yeah. Reconnecting to on-premise.
That's it.
It's more important than ever right now as things are starting to open back up. Those tap lines are there. You're like, do you have what you need? Do you have a keg? Here's a new beer. Let's catch up, right?
Exactly.
Tell us how you catch up with folks. What's the method to what you're doing? This is impromptu. We just caught up. We didn't even plan this.
I like to keep everything organic. I just cruise through, say hi. I've never met Marvin here, and stopped by. He's ordered 3 of my kegs in the last year, and wanted to put a name to the face. And then I randomly bump into you guys out in the parking lot.
And we were at the Crafty Fox, the defunct Crafty Fox that Kyle Moyer, and we just love all, and that's how the communities connect. But here you are in the parking lot at a Brucey's Fire and Vine, and you've got some new products. But before we see those, because we're going to dig into this van right here.
Be careful.
Be careful. Tell us about Telluride.
Yeah, Telluride, we're almost 10 years old. We're Colorado exclusive brewery. Everything's located in Telluride. Our production facilities 3.5 miles out of town in Lawson Hill, and we just opened a brew pub up in the mountain village of Telluride.
Oh my God!
Yeah, in December. So that's been exciting.
And
it's
the
been
food
a ride.
scene is cranking. It's getting really good.
Yeah, so a couple of buddies of ours own the taqueria.
Telluride Brewing Company. Don't let me interrupt.
Yeah, no worries. A couple of buddies of ours, they own the taqueria spot in the new brew pub, and we've got all the brewing facilities are myself, Chris Fish, Tommy Thatcher, and Brian Gavin.
And it's good to have the beer to go along with it.
Absolutely.
All right, dude, come on. What do you got? First of all, show us a couple of things. Blow our mind. Let's talk beer. This is the favorite part.
Yeah, so let's see here. What I've been excited and slinging lately is a little Freaky Fish. It's a Belgian double IPA that we have. So it's basically, Freaky Fish is base wort fish water. We throw 75% Belgian yeast in this. We haven't kegged this beer in about 1.5 years, so we're just doing a short run of kegs, and I'm out slinging samples. And the other one that I'm super stoked about is good old Beaver Pond Blonde is back for the summer, and this beer will be available through.
Can I take 2 of those with me?
Absolutely,
Just 2.
absolutely.
I mean, that
Twist
first of
my
all,
arm.
The blondes are wonderful. I love your beers. I want people to notice, man. Look at the attention that they put into this. Screams Colorado, but your packaging is it's insanely cool.
Yeah, and speaking of packaging, what's been kind of cool with Freaky Fish is last year we decided to do a social media art campaign. So I think we had 35 entries, and we chose 8 winners, and these are the labels from the 8 winners, and they're from all around the United States. But so each separate 6-pack is a different design from a different artist.
Can you talk about because your packaging is amazing. The
Thank you.
Is so cool. Just the inspiration behind how you want your look and feel to be, and where you draw that from. I have to imagine it's the region that you live in that you're drawing a lot of that from.
Yeah, it absolutely is, and I mean you can see some of the old classic beers. Russell Kelly Mosaic IPA here. This picture of Russ in his kayak. We got a lot of mountain theme in our beers.
Are you outdoorsy yourself? I'm seeing the ski.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay,
definitely.
cool. I mean, you have to be, right?
Face Down Brown, we got the skier on it. Let's see here, Tempter IPA here. That's a shot of Tempter, which is an illegal backcountry shoot in Telluride. But yeah, a lot of our designs have come mountain themed, but my Denver rep here, his name's Alex Hoskin. He's such a cool dude, and he makes us mountain boys think outside of the box.
Okay, give me an example.
Yeah, so here's the example right here and he designed this can as mountain beer. It's our Kolsch. And
I need 2 of those too.
Yeah, I think I've actually only got one.
Oh,
we'll dig around. We got plenty of beer
I'll go
back
to
here.
the store and buy it.
But yeah, let's. He's really making us kind of think outside of the box and get away from everything Telluride, everything mountains, everything Southwest Colorado.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we're making a little transition here.
Very cool, because we got a little bit of coolness up here in Denver.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not too bad.
I left Telluride 5.5 years ago, and I moved up to Denver.
Do you live in Denver?
No, I lived here for 4 years, and my wife and I, we moved to Gypsum, so we're over in the Vail Valley now, and everybody else is back in Telluride.
You're on the mountain a lot, aren't you?
Yeah,
I think that's where you found your love.
Definitely.
And the love of beer community, mountains, it just all comes together, and that's where Telluride Brewing Company comes into play, right?
Absolutely.
As we stroll through Telluride every year on our road trips, we're out on the road a couple of months or a couple of weeks per year in the spring, in the fall, just to show agriculture, connect to the community. Telluride's one of those stops you go through. You got to take your time because it's just it's all you're enveloped by Telluride.
That's it.
It's all around you.
What's
What's more beautiful than Telluride? I mean, there's a lot of cool places.
We are biased at Telluride.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just in a cul-de-sac of 13,000 foot peaks surrounding you, and it's a gorgeous little town, and the quality of life is as absolutely high as it gets.
Truly.
Yeah. You don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah,
It's great.
Absolutely. 10 years in the business?
Yep. We're in December. We'll be 10 years old.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And exclusive Colorado, which is one of the things that we're really, really, really so fortunate that our state supports our brand.
Yeah.
The original business plan that Tommy and Fish scribbled on a bar napkin somewhere 11 years ago was hyper local to Colorado. And here we are almost 10 years later, and we've never crossed state lines.
That's our theme, man, hyper local right here. And that's exactly what they are. We love these guys, Telluride Brewing Company. It's such a pleasure to catch back up with you, Charlie.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's, 5 years or so?
I know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
What a treat.
It is a treat. And speaking of treats, where can people find your beers? Just name off a couple. I'm sure Argon. Go down.
We may as well give Applejack a big shout out. We're a quarter mile away from Applejack, boop, boop. And then we're 3 miles away from Molly's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And local supporting local, Brucey's Fire and Vine, picked up a couple of kegs of Telluride. That's what brought Charlie here. He's doing on-premise stuff. Guys, as you're reopening your bars, your restaurants, the on-premise is big, your tap lines are getting cleaned out, you need to figure out what to put back on draft or cans. It's Charlie. right there. Telluride Brewing Company. Thanks for letting us catch up with you today.
Cheers, guys.
At a safe distance. You're the man.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, dude.
All righty. Take care.
There it is, Telluride Brewing Company on the Modern Eater Show.